kick, big time kick. This is how you seal the game away, putting up 2 scores for the Colorado State Rams. Very impressive. No matter, even if they get stopped, they can still get points out of a drive that's crucial in a rivalry game like this.
.5G just got real. iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro are here on Verizon 5G.
This new iPhone plus Verizon 5G.
Game changer.
With the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities, the performance of 5G ultra wideband, the fastest 5G in the world.
Whoa.
I downloaded a whole movie in under 30 seconds. How is that possible?
Now, get iPhone 12 on us when you switch.
I want this phone.
This is the 5G phone everyone wants on the 5G America's been waiting for. Only on Verizon.
Dear Max, dear Abigail, Harper, and Hudson, I know I'm not supposed to choose favorites, but you're my #1. Sent you a little something special. Happy holidays. Love, Grandma.
Harper, Hudson, let's open your presents from Grandma.
Come here, Max. Here you go.
Abigail. Guys, say cheese. Come on.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Did you get the gift we sent you, Mom?
We did. We loved it.
We should do this every year.
Give the perfect gifts this holiday from Chewy.
Sometimes, the smallest gestures can be the most refreshing. Give extra, get extra.
Apartments.com makes getting into a new home easier than ever. Apartments.com, the most popular place to find a place.
Patty,
100%.
Patty, patty. The flavor, the way they cook it, the way they season it, the way that it's made. Queso burger.
DiGiorno has 7 delicious crusts, and your family food critics will rave. Rising Crust is fresh baked deliciousness. Stuffed Crust is literally mouth-watering. There's a 5-star pizza for everyone in your family to love. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Since 1968, the winner of the Border War gets the bronze boot. Colorado State hasn't won it since 2015, and freshman Robert List, tasting this rivalry game for the first time, may have allowed his team the opportunity to grab it back. And interesting, the bronze boot for a guy that has 1 silver boot and 1 black boot, and we're told that they're both left shoes. He kicks righty with a left shoe. Wyoming down 10, Crow on the return. And good coverage here from Colorado State. I'm trying to wrap my mouth and my brain around the story that we told about. So the left foot, if he wears it, or the left shoe, if he wears it on his right foot, the flat side kind of allows him to control the ball better. I didn't get the whole gist of this.
Well, I thought being a left-hander was really special. Well, when you've got 2 left feet, literally, I didn't know it can come in handy in football games either. You got a guy that has, every kicker, let me tell you, every kicker has their own way of getting into that zone, and 2 left feet, I mean, I don't know if I would suggest it, but it's working for him.
Hey, if this holds up, they're going to be Robert List specials. It's sneaker stores around Fort Collins where they're going to be selling everybody 2 left shoes coming up. And you see the freshman got lifted off by his holder, Ross Ryder, and now all those other guys. You know, come on, upperclassmen don't hang out with freshman kickers a lot, but if you deliver, they do.
I tell you what, if a kicker delivers at any point in a crucial game, everybody's going to show the kicker love. But if he misses it, you can expect the opposite as well.
So now, tall order here for Wyoming, down 10 with 2:30. They do have those 3 timeouts, holding on to them until this point. Williams launching down the middle and latched onto. Good grab there, deep. As Williams is able to find space.
Another man-to-man, gives him a little stick nine at the top, gets the inside position, and Levi does a great job of just giving him a chance. You don't have to be so specific and accurate with big tight ends like that.
Yeah, that was Welch, 30 yards. And now looking for the home run ball to the speedster Crow, and just beyond his grasp.
if I'm the Colorado State defense, I feel like they're playing a little bit too aggressive to be up the amount of points that they are. I would have 2 high safeties back there. They're giving up too many deep shots one-on-one. I mean, even this right here was wide open, and if Levi completed that, it'll make the game within 3 points. So it's especially important for the Colorado State to play a little smarter down here. They don't have a really need to be pressing Levi right now.
2:15 to go. Williams goes down again. Carter comes in after the first contact from Matty Jones.
Oh my goodness, you're talking about a perfect play call. Levi Williams and the offensive line was not ready for that. They gave you a 3-down look and hit you with 4 guys. That's a shame, and it just shows that the offensive line has been struggling all day, even containing 3 guys. If you can't contain 3 guys, then you're going to have a long day blocking for him. And Levi had no chance in standing in that play, and that's the type of things that have been hampering them all game, being in the 3rd and long situation with a guy that hasn't been the greatest of accuracy down the field. I mean, this is why CSU and defensive coach Chuck Heater has been so excited with the performance that his defense has had today, holding this Wyoming offense in some tough positions.
5 sacks for Chuck Heater's D. Double digits in the tackle for loss category overall, and sets up 3rd and a bundle here for Wyoming. They did tack on a 2nd back to the clock, so 2:11 to go here for Williams and company.
This is a 2-down possession right here, so Levi doesn't have to get the 1st down all in one play. He can get something to chunk this and make it a 2-play possession right here.
In the flat, Valladay, nothing there. Patchen with help from Francis and the bring down.
That's a tough call to make when they're not blitzing you. They're just rushing upfield, and with that, you threw it right into their hands, and now you're in a tough position, 4th and forever.
4th and 21. Williams takes a shot down the middle. Into triple coverage, it falls to the turf. The Rams will take over and about to take possession back of the Bronze Boot.
We can't talk enough about how well this Colorado State defense has been playing. Is put the Wyoming offense in such tough positions, being 3rd and 17 plus in majority parts of the game, and this is the result. You're getting a lot of throwing it up at the end of the game, and Colorado State has done a great job throughout the entire game of being in position and being in the lead to possibly and potentially take this bronze victory back home.
Superior work for the Rams defense. They set the tone in this game with the early turnovers. One directly scored by the D, the other set up the Ram offense in short succession. 14 points to the good right away. And Colorado State has held Wyoming at bay the rest of the way. McElroy pushing forward. Malik, you know
Wyoming
this.
has called their 2nd charge timeout of the half.
As Wyoming spends another timeout, teams make great progression from that 1st game to the 2nd game in a season. Wyoming talked about how much it happened from their loss against Nevada to the win against Hawaii, and you can see it for Steve Addazio and the Rams. This is a team that has not made a lot of mistakes on key plays tonight.
This has been a total difference. They've been able to execute. That's something that Coach Addazio harped on in our meetings, is that the differences between the game tonight and the game last week all came down to not executing on minor plays. And I give a lot of that and attribute a lot of that success to Patrick O'Brien being back in the starting lineup, looking like he's comfortable in his right position. And then Dante Wright making a big, impressive play today, a performance that is unlike any other, coming back from a freshman All-American season that he had last year. I mean, this CSU offense and defense is something to reckon with as they continue in the Mountain West Conference.
Cowboys do have another timeout to stop the clock. Forward here for McElroy. Wyoming opting not to take it yet. There you see Sean Chambers, quarterback that started the year for Wyoming. Again, suffering another leg issue, fracture to that left leg, similar to the injury 2 years ago. Knee issue bothered him last year. And disappointed he couldn't be part of this border war this season, but Williams has stepped in for him admirably. It won't lead to the win tonight, but the growth continues for that young quarterback. McElroy powering forward inside the 30. Now that Wyoming final timeouts here.
Final timeout of the half.
Impressive stuff, and this is the time when you miss having a crowd if you're Colorado State because you've ended the hex, you're gonna win the rivalry game, and there's no one here.
This is a big night for them to win. Like you said, it's been a long time since they've taken the bronze boot back home. But one thing is true, that they can possibly go celebrate in front of the cheerleaders. I mean, they've been their biggest supporters all night. I mean, they've been standing on their feet, dancing all night. So that's somebody they can share this victory with. I think they played a huge part in tonight's victory.
Yeah, they have been active there. And that far side of the field. And again, it's big too for Colorado State because next week, they got to amp it up. They're on the road on the blue turf in Boise a week from tonight. And you know that certainly will be a test and a measuring stick, another one in this conference. And against one that's been quality as the Cowboys have been with 3 8-win seasons in the last 4 years. Mission accomplished, and the Rams, at least on this night, they measured up.
The Rams are feeling very confident going into the rest of their schedule because, like you said, it doesn't get any easier. They're facing Boise State. They're facing San Jose State. So those are the type of teams they got to get ready for down the stretch. But having a good game and a win in the rivalry against a great Wyoming, traditionally great Wyoming team is good. A lot of confidence moving into the weeks ahead. And for Wyoming, with the quarterback still being young and Levi Williams, they still have Xavier Valladay and a lot of great playmakers to continue to have a great season. It'll even out for them as the season goes on.
Yeah, Wyoming getting it back here with 44 ticks left, down 10. Williams trying to create something, but he'll get caught from the backside. Jones again. Making a half-dozen sacks.
What great hustle by Jones, not giving up. This is why this is a rivalry game. Even until the last second, he's going to hustle his butt off until he can make a play, and that's a way to cap off such a great victory by the Rams.
Williams downed it to kill the clock. It'll be 3rd down, 22 seconds left, and the Rams can feel it. You know, the coaching staff, a lot of these guys, first time part of this rivalry game. A lot of the players, though, they've been on the losing end in recent years. So you know they are about to start that mad dash across the field to go get the bronze boot and bring it back to friendly territory.
Trey McBride made a comment last night that he specifically came back to win this rivalry game, and he trusted Coach Adazio to come through with that, and they came through tonight.
Completion here. Nate Wyman with the pickup. The time going to run out here on Wyoming. And the Cowboys will look to regroup as they fall to 1-2. That'll do it. The bronze boot coming back to Fort Collins as the Rams go to get it. The guys in green get it done here at home. Steve Adazio says he and Greg Bowl kind of see a lot alike. Nice sign and handshake there. When Adazio's team got the jump on the Cowboys and made it stand up the rest of the way.
What a great win for this team, and it just speaks to how intense and how great this rivalry is between these two games. They played since the 1800s, so it's important that, you know, you get to see such rivalry exist and still be competitive in a time like this with COVID and everything going on. To see these guys be excited is pretty special.
How about Toby McBride, who wanted this so bad after all his injury issues, the one who's got his mitts on that bronze boot, giving a touch to Steve Addazio. Robert Liss, who sealed it with that late field goal, his second of the night. And yeah, there it is. The Rams have it back for the first time since 2015. Patrick O'Brien back in the starting saddle, and you get the expectation he may stay there for a while for the Rams with his play in this one.
It seems like they found their niche. Patrick O'Brien is going to be the point man and to lead in this offense. But on the opposite side with Xavier Valade still being in charge, I mean, he had a big day, 150 yards all-purpose plus, and that ability is going to be great. But for Colorado State to come out with this victory after having so much against them, amazing.
So the Rams get the bronze boot, running happy. Back with more from Fort Collins after the CSU victory for the trophy in a moment.